Derek Harper looking at Kobe Bryant, who's being played by Wes Person. This is Glen Rice. He'll step inside that triple line, find Shaquille O'Neal, who got the roll.
Wow, everybody had an open shot, it seemed, on that particular play. As
three. Short jumper from Knight curled out into the hands of Shaq, who's going to start the run out. Harper crossed over, found Glen Rice, who'll float it home.
That was just a good defensive sequence by Shaquille O'Neal. Coming in. You better be on your game.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Sure does. Gets the blood flowing.
Cavaliers, as I said, always play well against premier competition. That's a tough matchup for Andrew DeClerc. Shaquille just used that a lot. Andrew DeClerc got in a crowd, lost his footing, and had the basketball slide away from him. Derek Fisher's on the floor for the Lakers, and Fisher's going to finish with the right hand off the Glen Rice assist. Not in the pregame today. Derek Fisher was expected to be the starter, but Derek Harper came in and won the job. Shaquille O'Neal, that's the easy throw down from Shaq as he
with some foul problems. And that does a world of good to build
so well here as he hits a couple of free throws. He was a third-team All-NBA performer last year. Now DeClerc will look to play Shaquille O'Neal again. Rice going to work baseline, put it down off the glass. +1 coming from the line. 3 on DeClerc.
And during the live action, this looks like a very bad call. It looks like DeClerc is there, and he is, and it has really nothing to do with that dotted line when he was in it. He's there in time and still, and it appeared he was.
Finishing off the three-point opportunity. The Cavalier lead is 9. DeClerc with 3 personal fouls. Kemp going to take it through the paint and throw it away. Sean got indecisive there and made the bad pass. Glen Rice on the float all the way to the rim. Those have come. You might as well ask for another one. And let's see if order gets restored here a little bit. Glen Rice will set up a triple and bury it.
That would have been a bounce pass.
Rubber Knight to try to get the Cavaliers into things in the half court. Cedric Henderson front rimmed his jumper. Glen Rice will leak out, and Cedric Henderson took it out of midair, but just Kersey said, you better put that in the book. I'm a Rick Fox. Neal and Fisher on the floor. Shaq down in his office, on the glass and down over the top of Sean Kemp. And I think Sean took a shot from Celtics, and they've done about as good as you can do with Shaquille O'Neal despite his big numbers. Glen Rice, that's a real tough matchup with that fadeaway jumper that goes Johnny Shaquille O'Neal. I like Kemp's aggressive attack though.
And he thought it should have been Shaquille's 5th personal foul.
O'Neal will pass out of the double, and Glen Rice will splash a 3.
It's amazing how much even a better shooter he beat the team to come out and just play your game.
Cavaliers came out aggressively and in the attack mode as Glen Rice will splash the long 3. The Cavalier lead is 7. Dumps down to Kobe Bryant. Bryant hanging there and getting the roll with 12 seconds left. However, the Cavalier lead is 6, and Brevin Knight is going right, tries to force a long 3 over Johnny Newman. Nothing but core. Wow, can the man shoot the basketball? That cuts it down.
People wonder why you take a timeout down 8 with 10.9 seconds. That only took 3 seconds for Glen Rice to get this shot off and get it down to net. I think it should have taken longer than that, and then a couple more to commit the foul. But you got to think, if you're the Lakers, is they're going to steal that inbound pass and make another 3.
You can book this one to the Cavaliers. A tremendous 48 minutes.